2, 1.
I know how vital, important is culture and education in defining Ukraine's identity. And it has to be protected in these times of wars. It's important today to protect the country, but it will be also very important tomorrow for peace, for national cohesion, for the future of the Ukrainian people. And I know how much already for more than a year now, the Ukrainian people themselves, without any help, have been supporting, defending, protecting their culture, their heritage. And we wanted to be at their side, and I wanted to be here at their sides. We've been recalling the importance of international law in terms of protecting culture, education, also safety of journalists. We've been, as you said, monitoring the damages in our mandate, specifically in culture, and this will be very important also for the rehabilitation and for the future tomorrow, to know the damages and to know what needs to be done to repair them. Our scope of support is already quite substantial, but it will be improving and increasing in the months to come. There's been already the inscriptions that are the recognition by the international community of the universal value of Odessa. Tomorrow more nominations coming up, prepared by Ukraine on intangible heritage, but also new World Heritage Site. This shows the trust of Ukraine towards UNESCO, and we will be at the level of this trust in terms of mobilizing the international community to secure support, and in terms of expertise provided by UNESCO to implement this support in Ukraine. So for all these reasons, I'm very happy to be here, and I wanted to show officially that UNESCO stands by your side.
Honor to me. Thank you so much. Good message of supporting us, supporting Ukraine. You're very welcome. On this way.
It's first an honor for us to do so as UNESCO. I can imagine the human toll of war and all you're going through, but I appreciate that you give importance to the human dimension of it through the protection of culture and education, because we know that it defines Ukraine as a nation, and it is our mission in UNESCO to be on your side, to be on the side of the Ukrainian people, to protect this cultural heritage, to protect not only with local projects, etc., but also we have
You, because sometimes to renovate, maybe we can think about some.
Всіх учасників освітнього процесу.
For all the participants of the educational program.
Спортивна зала, це у нас баскетбол.
Хай. Вадим, не поворачивайся. Телевизор работает.
When they have to spend their time during the meals.
usually they have their meal, they have
Kind of celebrity.
Yeah, so it's their
Helping
tribute
them
to
define. It's a real goal.
Yeah. Other invitations. So it makes this.
Here in Chernihiv, he announced me the coming application of the city on UNESCO's World Heritage List, which is also a trust in UNESCO and a trust in the future for the city, which has a lot of a very important history and cultural importance. But we also discussed how to best coordinate the effort for the reconstruction of the cultural heritage, the cultural sector in the coming months in Ukraine. And he asked asked UNESCO to support the country to coordinate all the international support coming in this field. And also he asked UNESCO to support the mobilization of international community for culture and education.
Занесено до культурної спадщини світу. Тому у нас небагато часу.
Чи достатньо робиться, чи може ви молодці, що вчити мати ваші відгуки, тому що ми далі плануємо допомогу саме в онлайн.
Some of them are from
So we will have to find a to organize this quickly.
Які ми так само використовували для своєї роботи.
So they use it for the outdoor activities.
And here? Intentional destruction of cultural heritage is a crime, is against all the international norms, and we've been very clear about that, reminding that it was against international law to deliberately target cultural heritage or other civil targets, also in terms of educational institutions. It's not UNESCO's role to document the intentions, but it's our role to document the damages. And we would leave it to others, and there are specialized institutions that do that, the question of the qualification of those destructions. But what we do is we document them and we support their rehabilitation and reconstruction. With the different authorities in this here in Chernihiv, he announced me the coming application of the city on UNESCO's World Heritage list, which is also a trust in UNESCO and a trust in the future for the city, which has a lot of a very important history and cultural importance. We've been supporting distant teaching, distant learning through digital devices, because some parents prefer to keep their children at home, but we need to protect and preserve the continuity of education. We've learned during previous wars, we've learned during COVID that to stop education is a disaster for the kids, for their mental health, for their capacity of learning, for their future, for the future of the country. So I wanted to see, and I was discussing with the teachers how they were using these materials, also the different trainings, and it's a very positive feedback.